Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jerome Eberharder here in the Boise, Idaho area, and this channel is all about creating income, especially if you're 50, 60, or 70. I'll tell you more about that in a moment, but to introduce myself, I am a dad, a husband, a DIY guy. I'll tell you more about that later. And specifically startup coach. And I've started lots of businesses. Some have done very well and some have not done well. That's why I'm a really good coach, and because I've done both, I've had both. So one of the reasons why you're here is to learn more about starting a business, starting an income, and I hope you will subscribe and be part of this channel for years to come. So I want to talk about for a moment why I've narrowed this niche down to people over 50, 60, even 70. And I would bring it down to life experiences. Because, you know, when you're in your 20s and your 30s, you just haven't gone through as much stuff. Divorces and financial crises and buying homes, selling homes, kids, all those kinds of things that you likely have done. And of course, I've done as well. And so that's why I've really decided to niche this down. It's one of the things I've learned so much about having an internet-based company, about using a YouTube channel, is to niche down, because sometimes I want to do it all. I mean, in my whole business career, I've thought of myself as a supreme generalist. And that might work for a conventional brick and mortar business, where whether it was putting up shelves or doing spreadsheets or working with HR issues, accounting issues, legal issues, I could pretty much handle all of that just from experience. And that's another reason why I can help you. And the other day as I was researching and getting ready to chat with you, I found this great statistic that every single day, 10,000 or more people are turning 65 in the United States. Just an unbelievable number. So on the one hand, I didn't want to exclude anybody. On the other hand, I knew I needed to niche down. Now, will I turn somebody away who's 20 or 30 and they want some startup coaching? Of course not. However, I can identify with you and with people that need the kind of help that you might be looking for in starting a business. So what I want to chat with today are the 7 reasons why you should have some kind of business from home or anywhere, actually. And that's the big trend. And that's what I'm focusing on helping people with, is remote income. In fact, I call it my 3 R's. It needs to be remote, it needs to be reliable, and it needs to be recurring. Those are the 3 things: remote, reliable, and recurring. And in today's world, we can do that now. You know, 20, 30, 40 years ago, when you were in your 20s and 30s, you couldn't do that. And now you can, and I can help you. So those 7 reasons, I got my notes right down here so I won't forget anything. But number 1, most important, is unlocking financial freedom. Having that true time freedom, especially on a part-time basis. Most of us need some kind of continuing income, even if we've done well in our careers. We need some additional income for travel, for grandkids, for helping our own kids. The list goes on and on. So that's number 1, that time freedom, that personal freedom to do what you want to do in life, especially in these great years coming up. In a couple days here, I'm going to be the big 7-0 in October, and so I'm telling people, hey, you know, my life is just about half over. So I've got a lot more stuff to do. So that's number 1, unlocking a financial freedom for yourselves and your family. Number 2 is leveraging your experience and expertise. Think about all the years and all the different jobs you have? Well, we learn so much from osmosis, and to let that go to waste would be a terrible thing. So you can transfer so many of those skill sets to some kind of business. Either you want to start, or maybe you want to partner with us in our travel project. But either way, I can help you. If you have an idea, a concept, or a product, and you want help, that's where I can help you. And if you want to start a business, but you don't know what to do, we'll talk about that too. Number 3, flexible life-work balance. Now, as you are in your potentially your retirement years, you want some time with kids, some grandkids, you want time to explore, you want time to bring on some new skills, you have that. Whereas before, you were so busy with just life and all the things that come with life that you couldn't do that. Now you can have a lot more balance. Number 4, pursuing passion projects. I call them passion projects because you might love to collect cars. You might love to model trains. You may love quilting. You may love making models. It's amazing the different interests that everybody has out there. And with each of those interests, there's a way to make money because you know so much more about something that other people don't, and they want help. They want help getting from A to B. And if you can do that, you can create a business around it. Number 5, adapting to the digital age. For a lot of people, it's scary, but every few months, it gets easier and easier and easier. One of my coaching clients, Donna, I showed her the other day how to use Google Docs, which she had never used before. And she said, this is amazing that you can share it with one person or 1,000 people. It can be spreadsheets, it can be docs, it can be forms. It's endless and it's free. So those are the kinds of things I'm going to help you with too as well. Sorry about the camera shaking. I got to get a little better set up for next time. But that's what those skill sets that you've had in traditional businesses, you can bring to an internet-based business. And believe me, it's even easier. People are making hundreds of thousands, even millions with a one-person business. Why? Because it's so easy to find contractors and subcontractors to farm out help. Everything from doing manual work to helping you with design and writing and tools. And I'm going to help you with all of that if you want to come on board and be one of my clients. Number 6, tax benefits and wealth preservation. See, even if you are doing well and you did well in your career and you've got a nice retirement put away, then you might have the opposite problem, right? You might need to take advantage of tax deductions and credits and things like that, that a small business lets you do. It's tremendous because all those personal expenses you can now deduct if they're a legitimate business expense, like your office, like your phone, like your computer, like your iPad, like travel to see clients. The list goes on and on and on. So wonderful, wonderful tax benefits in having a small business. And what's really important here is if you can create $2,000, $3,000, $10,000 a month from a remote business from home, then you're not diving into your reserves, into your retirement income. Number 7. These are all, they could have all been started with number 1, but every single one of these is really critical. Number 7 is staying mentally and socially active. Don't you think that's important? It's incredibly important that you can, by having these skill sets, by learning more, by doing more, by taking a few hours a week to have a business, you are going to stay active. And my wife runs assisted care facilities. That's her profession. And when she sees people that don't do that, they go downhill so fast. So she says two things. One, always build your core, keep your core up so you can always stand up, you can always stay active. And number two is stay mentally active. So that's what's so important, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s and beyond. So there you have it, 7 compelling reasons for those of us in our 50s, 60s, and 70s, even beyond. I have people reaching out to me who are in their 80s because they're young at heart and their mind is going well and they want additional income. Those are reasons why you want to start a business, have a business, and especially one that has remote income. So if you want to travel, if you want to be with family, your income continues. You look at your bank account, more money has dropped in. So remember, it's never too late to embark on this journey. I'm here to help. Down below, I've got links. So I have something special for you. I have a free 30-minute strategy session, discovery call, so we can talk about your idea, your business, your concept, and see if it has legs, see if I can help you. And also, if you want to have a business and you don't have anything in particular in mind, you might want to partner with us on our travel project. More about that, we can talk about that too. So please, again, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I so appreciate that. It inspires me to do more here as people come on board here. And let me know your experiences. Let me know what you're looking for. Let me know why you're thinking of a business here in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and even if you're in your 80s. I mean, it's truly amazing. There's never, ever been a better time in history to have your own business. See you in the next one. Thanks for being here.